This image appears to be a key to the future of the internet. What you're looking at here is a Google search result for the term baby peacock, and the results are overwhelmingly AI generated. This appears not to be intentional. It could be, I suppose. But the important thing to see is the way that AI, in this case just with images, but with text as well, AI can be used to flood the information field of the internet and to muddy the waters, so to speak, so that if you want to look up any kind of information, you will be already we're most of us are, well, maybe not most of us, but many of us are accustomed to the reality now that when we're looking things up online, that it, some of what we're finding could be AI generated, and thus untrue in the ways that AI generated things can tend to be untrue. But unless there's a big pivot in the direction things are headed, this is only going to get worse and worse and worse. And so, you know, the baby peacock thing is pretty niche, but you could imagine this kind of water muddying happening with all kinds of information, any and all online information. I would imagine that like a text AI, like a chat GPT type thing, could probably generate an entire like Wikipedia sized wiki in a matter of minutes, maybe even less than a minute. If you think about the entire like library of Wikipedia and all of its like self-referential links and stuff, I don't know of any barriers that the AI would have to generating something like that that is totally made up or fictitious, or it doesn't even have to be lies or fake. It could just be muddled and unclear, and that could cause a lot of mass confusion, especially to the degree that we rely on internet searches for information, which seems to be pretty high, I've noticed. So if there's any very important information that you would like to be sure not to lose in the next year or so, it might be a good idea to commit some things to memory or paper, because I don't see how anything can stop this. And it can, like, whatever entities are able to most effectively figure out how to use this kind of technology, I mean, flooding the information landscape with AI, what would you consider it? Just what's the right word? Fluff. It's not the best word, but I can't think of a better one. That's really interesting. Yeah, I can't think of any way that this could be stopped or that this will be stopped. People other than me must be noticing that it's happening, but I guess in the context of this, what we're looking at here, you would like it would be Google's responsibility to stop it, but I don't see that happening. Plus, if Google is incentivized to allow it to happen in certain circumstances and not others, that's just as bad, maybe even worse. Because it's one thing if everything is deceptive, because then you know it's all deceptive. But if like only certain things are, then